What's up, guys? Today we're going to be talking about 6 foot, 175 pound receiver, Evan Stewart. And before we get started, remember the best way to let me know that you like this content and that you want to see more is number one, by subscribing to the channel, liking the video, and commenting below who you'd like me to cover in my next recruit analysis video. Evan has unreal and superb speed that opens up so many opportunities for him in the passing game. He has the type of speed that allows him to quickly get on the toes of the cornerback. So when he makes a cut, it creates that natural separation, affording the quarterback an easy and convertible pass to an open wide receiver. And he's got that type of speed that can consistently burn cornerbacks deep. And if you try to give Evan a little bit more of a cushion to prevent that deep ball threat, it leaves the stop route wide open. The young man also has great vision and ball skills. And when you add the speed, that unbelievable speed to the equation, it makes him a big play threat. When Evan has the ball in open space, it's an omen of bad things to come for the defense because he can move and change direction so effortlessly. He's elusive with the ball and has great patience. He's one of those rare types of players that sees the field of play in slow motion, allowing him to really accumulate those yards after catch. The young man is a sure-handed receiver that has the ability to make the spectacular catch, and that's important. Being consistent is the number one way to build rapport and confidence with your quarterback. Switching gears a bit, Evan is quick and jittery with clean footwork while running his routes. That's one of the reasons why he's able to consistently catch defenders flat-footed. He also has good release off the line of scrimmage, making it difficult for defenses to press him with a bump and run style. You don't see any recruiting sites talking about this, but the young man does a good job of positioning himself well for those jump ball scenarios, allowing him to win contested balls. And last but certainly not least, he isn't afraid of the physicality. Some wide receivers kind of shrivel and they shrink during the big moments when the games get physical. That isn't something that Evan does. He invites that physicality. He loves to block. He loves to pancake defenders. And that type of effort you don't see out of many receivers. Alrighty guys, let's go ahead and jump into the film. Ooh, look at the vision. Look at the elusiveness. Look at the speed. He avoids 6 would-be tacklers because he's able to identify that hole. He hits it with that quick burst of speed, and the defense doesn't have a prayer. Look at that jump cut, and he doesn't waste any time at all getting back up to top speed. And look at this. He maximizes the field with that great vision, the acceleration and the speed. He's also able to change direction so effortlessly that he's able to carve that defense up. That is a beautiful whip route. He gets on the toes of the corner, and as soon as that defender flips his hips to the inside, Evan peels off, he heads his way to the pylon, and it makes it a very easy pass there for the quarterback. That's a great route. Look at the speed and the route running abilities here. As soon as that corner flips his hips and commits, Evan simply cuts off of that and creates that natural separation. And that defender's tugging on him, trying to do anything he can to prevent Evan from making the catch. But he has the concentration and he makes that beautiful over-the-shoulder catch. He gets that sliver of daylight. And he is so dangerous in the open field. He's able to effortlessly change direction and evade and elude would-be tacklers. Look at the speed on display in this fly route. That corner is one-on-one against Evan, mano-y-mano, and he cannot keep up stride for stride. If this defense is in man coverage, that slant route's going to be wide open. And he gives that stutter step to the corner, freezing him there in his tracks, and the slant route is wide open. He doesn't get touched, and it is a crisp route. As a corner, if you're up on the line of scrimmage, you have to at least get a hand on Evan, but his release was so good, he gets an unimpeded straight shot to the end zone. Oh man, The corner there is trying to get a hand on him. He's trying to impede Evan's route even just a little bit, just to throw off the timing. But he's so quick, he avoids that defender, and that top end speed is not going to be caught. Oh man. Either that corner thinks he's quicker than he is, or he doesn't respect Evan's speed, because he doesn't flip his hips and run with the receiver quick enough. Evan has such elite top end speed, even the slightest mistake of not flipping your hips soon enough is going to get exposed and magnified when he's on the field. That's a good job of blocking by the wide receiver on the bubble screen, and as soon as Evan gets that outside edge, I mean, the defense doesn't have a prayer. That corner doesn't even flip his hips until Evan is already on his toes. He does such a great job of exploding off the line of scrimmage. He's able to get on the toes of the corner quick. He's able to press the issue. And again, it leads to that wide open touchdown, all because of the speed. I know some of you might be thinking, man, oh man, he continues to hammer home the fact that Evan has elite top end speed. Well, it's true, and I don't think it can be overstated, because any mistake, even the tiniest mistake a defender makes that might be able to float the boat against a lesser wide receiver, gets exposed because Evan has that elite and superb top end speed. The offense does a good job of sealing the edge, and it's a foregone conclusion that Evan's going to turn that into a touchdown. You see what he's able to do against the zone. As soon as that corner starts to drop back into his area, he's able to catch the ball on that stop route. He's able to evade and elude that first would-be tackler and turns what would usually be a 5-yard gain for most receivers there into an explosive play and a touchdown. That is an unbelievable and spectacular catch. That is a great job of positioning himself between the defender and the ball to where only he can make the catch. Again, he's able to come down with that contested ball because he has good positioning. Look at that positioning and the outstanding body control. That's the reason he's able to come down with that contested ball. Look at the separation he creates with that cut. And if that ball's thrown in stride, that is an easy touchdown for Evan. He makes 4 would-be tacklers miss, 5 guys miss right off the bat. He gets that outside edge. I know he didn't want to get tackled by the punter, but that's a great job of reading the field, getting to the outside edge, and turning what would have been about a gain of 3 or 4 yards on a punt return into an explosive play. That's a great job by the quarterback by dropping that ball in there to where only Evan can make the catch. But an even better job by Evan identifying the soft spot of the zone and being able to exploit it. That's a great job of blocking by the wide receiver. And here it is. If you give the young man even a sliver of daylight, he's able to turn what would have been about a 5 or 6 yard gain into an explosive play. Look at him putting forth effort in finishing that play. He never quits, and that pancake block helps spring the touchdown there for the offense. Look at that. Not only does he pancake the defender, he decleats the defender. Look at the physicality. That corner's trying to impede his route, but he throws him aside and he's able to go ahead and convert that stop route for a 6-yard gain. Look at how tight that break is. He's got such top end speed that the corner has to respect that. So when he breaks down, he's got that curl route. It leaves that natural separation, an easy pass there for the quarterback. Look at how tight that break is, and it creates that separation, making it an attractive ball there for the quarterback to throw. Ooh, you see the tight break, and he works back towards the ball. I love it. He doesn't sit there. He doesn't wait for the ball to get there to him. That's an easy way for the corner to make a pick. But when you work back to the ball like that, and you go ahead and make a few guys miss, you earn the first down. That's a beautiful play from start to finish. Ooh, I love that patience. You see that right there? He just simply waits out the defender, and he's able to gain an extra 4 or 5 yards because he has that patience in the vision. I'm impressed with Evan's play. He creates monstrous separation for a multitude of different reasons, whether it's just his straight up speed, blazing past flat-footed defenders, or if it's because he has the ability to go ahead and have a tight break to create that separation when running stop and curl routes. The young man does a good job of creating easy-to-make passes for quarterbacks. And he is dangerous in the open field. He does a great job of evading and eluding would-be tacklers. We get to see the vision. We get to go ahead and see the ball skills. We get to see him effortlessly change direction to evade those would-be tacklers. And the young man does an excellent job of turning what would have been a 5-yard gain into an explosive play and a touchdown. Well, that about wraps things up, guys. Thank you so much again for watching the video. And remember, the best way to let me know that you like this content and that you want to see more is by subscribing to the channel, liking the video, and in the comment section below, leave who you want me to cover in my next recruit analysis video. Thanks so much again, guys, for stopping by, and I'll see you next time.